And I wanted to find out a little bit about the history of this contest, so I'm going to ask him a few questions. So Dennis, this is the 24th annual Santa Cruz Surf Kayak Festival. Now, I'm only 22, so that means you've been doing this longer than I've been living. What was the first contest like here?
Well, the first contest was at Pleasure Point. We actually kind of like all got together, got some pulled up chairs, sat on the beach, and bought a porta potty and decided to have a contest down there. So that's where we started, Pleasure Point.
All right, now since then, we're now out here at Steamer Lane. We have hundreds of spectators, thousands of dollars in sponsorships coming into this. This is a huge international event. This is the biggest surf kayak event in the entire world. So what sort of things helped it progress to be such a large contest?
Well, the first thing is this wave. You look out here, you can't find a wave like this anywhere. We've had contests really all over the world events, and we've been to Brazil, in Ireland, just Scotland, everywhere really. We went to the best waves there, but there's really hardly any better waves than that. It's smooth, it's classy, it's beautiful, and you can have some of those waves. So people come from all over the world to be in this wave. So hard to say, keep people from it. They spend thousands of dollars just to come here for 3 days. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. There's competitors here from all over the world. We got Northern Ireland, Jersey, France, Australia, Hawaii. I'm sure I'm missing other countries here, but yeah, this is the international competition, and this is world-class athletes at their best.
The funny thing is that I think really they like the waves. They certainly like the weather. This is Mike Johnson, who probably, reinvented surf kayaking with Merv Larson. Now, Merv Larson really kind of like designed the thing called a taco. Right? Yeah. And so, these guys sat with me in some breakfast place and they said, well, we're going to make you, and he was the inventor of wave skiing, right? And Mike Johnson said, we're going to make you a surfboat that'll act like a wave ski.
Yeah, 1991.
So, 1991, that's right. And so
we brought it in 92 here, but that wasn't the first surf kayak. First surf kayak
let me tell you, the other surf kayak, which is a shoe with an ugly thing, by the way. It was an ugly, and
it worked.
It didn't work worth a darn. I actually surfed the thing, but this is the first really surf kayak that you can do something. It's a predecessor to all the rest of these. And actually, you designed. What did you design?
Well, I designed. There's 13 of them. The first one was a slipper in 1968. Then the shoe in '69.
We're not talking about those. We're talking about modern boats. What happened to the modern boats? The modern boats was the
taco, the screaming taco.
The screaming taco, which was a god-awful boat, by the way. You could hardly. It was so unuser friendly. It was unbelievable.
It was.
But then you invented
in '96, '7. The steamer lane. It was kind of so-so.
But it was like the taco. It was very unusual, but it was very fast.
Yeah. Then I tied in with Steve Bainey of Infinity Surfboards, and he helped me modify a Merv ski for the first Mako ski, and then from that I made a Mako kayak, introduced here in 1997.
So there was a whole series of Makos. We had the Mako, we had the Super Mako, we had
the Mini Mako,
we had the Micro. And I love the Micro, to the truth, but it again is one of these freestyle. Like this surf ski, it's a freestyle that doesn't have fins. And your fin really was your paddle. That's what Merv Larson said. I have a paddle.
Yeah, that's what we always believed.
That's right. And so it really was very fast. But again, what happened now is that now the rest of these manufacturers now believe in fins. They've converted their boats to fins. Now fins do aerials, and it's hard to deny that. If you can do an aerial, you've got a thing. What?
But Merv could do aerials finless.
I think that's possible, but this, and if we want to we're never going to stop if we kind of keep talking to this guy, but this is the inventor of modern day surf kayaking right here.
Yeah.
this is Brenda Scott, and she really helped me kind of like get this contest going, and it was pretty amazing. She's actually the mogul of Hotline wetsuits, which really to the locals is really the best wetsuit in town. Isn't that true? My son says, well, there's O'Neill, but then there's Hotline. So she told me that, you know, I remember we're sitting there trying to figure out how we could get this contest and get it organized and stuff like that. And it was hard getting the lane and breaking in the lane because it's such a sought after place. And Brenda says, well, you know, they couldn't really do the pipeline until they hired the people that are causing the problem. So I hired the people that are causing the problem. So this is Brenda's Scott. She should say something about what this is all about.
Well, it's pretty exciting to have people like here today and the projects that this is putting people together from all over the world. It's pretty awesome. I can remember surfing with this guy in Chile and was pretty blown away of the skill and being able to maneuver on these types of boards. Kayaks.
They're called surf kayaks.
Surf kayaks. The guy was really neat. Anyway, he came here. I think it was the first year we had it, and he won the event. So it was pretty neat to be.
So she has a lot of famous people actually. Her father is Dr. Scott, which does the pro plug, right? And her husband is one of the only guys that I've known that lived being bit by a shark.
Yeah, great
in Davenport. Yeah, yeah. So you know she's got a lot of famous people around her besides having the best wetsuit in town. It's good.
All right. Yeah.
So this guy is the concept designer that he started this whole thing with fin boats. You know? Before that we just had flat bottom.
1997, Scotland, Thurso.
That's right. And he started this thing called the Class 5 Surf Dog, which didn't really work out too well, you know.
Except everybody ate really well last night. Courtesy of the Class 5 Surf Dog.
That's because he cooks for us on Thursday nights for the party. But he still makes designs and send them off to murky waters.
Yeah.
So we still have stuff.
Working on it, yes. And then don't forget the Halama Expression Session. Surf Dogs.
Every year we are all invited to join him in Halama and camp out and surf. This is one of the best breaks in the world, really.
It's our version of the Expression Session. Just free surfing and no rules, no fees. Just good food, good friends, and great surf. So remember that. December, every year, the first Friday of December, Halama Expression Session.